Hey everyone, Susie here. Thanks so much for tuning in today. I hope all of you guys are doing well and thank you for coming back and hanging out with me today. So in today's video, we're going to be trying out some items from this new e.l.f. Mint Melt collection. So I picked these up at my local Walmart. It's actually a Walmart neighborhood grocery, so I was kind of shocked that they actually had almost an entire collection of this Mint Melt collection. I've actually been looking for this everywhere and I just could not seem to find it. I think the only other place that I've seen it at was Ulta. They definitely didn't have it at Target, didn't see it at Target. I don't know if it was exclusive to only certain places, but I did pick up a few of the items. There was two things that they did not have at the store that I didn't pick up. One of those was a brush set, which I just really didn't need any more brushes, so I just didn't pick it up, but they were really nice, good looking quality brushes. I just didn't get them. And then there was also two like eyeshadow sticks, like no budge eyeshadow sticks, and I honestly did pick them up, and then I was like going to check out and I was like, I just don't need this, and I have so many different eyeshadow sticks. What I really wanted was this little palette, the little bite-sized palette, so I ended up putting the eyeshadow sticks back, but they did have them, I just didn't pick them up. So what I did pick up was the Mint Melt Cooling Makeup Primer or Face Primer. I've been looking for this everywhere because it was very highly rated online. It's supposed to be hydrating and have a vanilla mint scent, and it's the jelly primer. So I'm very excited that I found this, and I think this was about $8, so it was the most expensive out of the bunch. I also picked up the Mint Melt Mint to Be eyeshadow quad, and these colors look absolutely beautiful. I really hope they come out as pretty as they are here in the pans. And I think that was about $4 or $6. I think the rest of the items were like $4 or $6. And then I got two of the lip products, and there was a Mint Melt Lip Plumping Gloss. And this is just, I believe, like clear. It just says a hint of mint, and it's got like a tad of green shade to it, but as you can see, it's mostly clear. And then there's a Mint Melt Plumping Gloss in Mint Chocolate, which is a really pretty, kind of like a brownish shade. So I really wanted to try these because I didn't have anything like this in my collection, and I can always use a nice plumping gloss. So there's also some other items I noticed online that were in this collection that weren't at this store. So if your store has the whole collection, you may see some other items. I didn't see them in my store. So we're gonna start off with the face primer, of course. So I've already did my moisturizer, and I just used my, I think it's called Amy Glow and Bright Illuminating Moisturizer. So I used that all over my face, and let's give this face primer a try. So today is actually not supposed to be a very hot day here. It's actually kind of cooling down, which I'm kind of sad about because I really don't want summer to be over. I absolutely love summer. But it'll still be nice, and I can still like tell if it gives me a cooling sensation. And I know a lot of you guys are still in the really hot summers. Certain places you guys have summer for quite a while, so you will probably get some good use out of this. I hate when they put this sticky stuff on the back. Ugh. Anyway, I'll get that off at some point, but packaging is really nice, a nice like kind of bright minty green color. So it's got a little pump applicator, and it comes out, it is kind of like a jelly gel kind of form. So yeah, let's try it out. I'll just put a little there and spread it. Right now, I don't really smell anything overly minty. Kind of feels sticky at the moment. I guess now I'm sort of getting like that York peppermint patty kind of scent. It just feels kind of like thick. I don't know how to describe it. Very, very gripping. Like I can feel that my hand is like not sticking, but like it just feels very gripping. It's a really weird sensation. I do feel like a tad bit of a cooling sensation, but it's definitely not like a rush of like cold air or anything on my face. It just feels kind of like refreshing, kind of cooling, and it does feel very tacky on the skin, but not in a bad way. Not like, you know, you touch it and then you feel like really gross or something afterwards. It just feels very, very tacky. I'll see how my makeup applies over it, so I'll show you guys really quickly. We'll apply some of my Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator, and we'll just kind of see how it applies. Just gonna use my little blender here. See, it's applying nicely from what I can tell so far. Makeup's just kind of smoothing onto there. It doesn't feel like heavy or anything, which is nice. I feel like my makeup is applying on really nicely over the top of that primer, which I really like, so that's a good sign. It just seems to be kind of gliding on, and I just feel like it gave my skin like a nice kind of blurring effect. So I like that. I really do. Actually, at first, when I felt the texture, and it was very like kind of sticky and gripping, but it wasn't unpleasant, and it wasn't sticky like your fingers are sticking together. It was just like a very gripping feeling, but that feeling kind of goes away as the product melts into your skin, and then you're just kind of left with this nice primer feel. It almost feels very similar to me to like the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip, but possibly a little bit more gripping, which is really nice. So I'm really pleased with this. I really like this so far. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna finish doing my face makeup, and I'll join you guys back here for the eyeshadows here in just a sec. All right, so I went ahead and did the rest of my, foundation concealer. We're gonna go ahead and start using our e.l.f. Mint Melt little Mint to Be eyeshadow quad. So I'm gonna start off by taking this shade right here, and I'm gonna apply this all over the lid. So I'm just gonna use this big little fluffy brush, medium-sized fluffy brush. It looks a bit chalky. I'm not expecting a whole lot of color payout with this shade, with this little mint green shade. I mean, I can see it, but I feel like this is just gonna be good for kind of a maybe a crease color, or just an all over the lid shade underneath one of these other eyeshadows, because you can tell it's just not super pigmented. You can see it. And I just want to say, by the way, that these do not smell like mint or anything. I do not smell any kind of mint. I'm really hoping the pigmentation is good with these. I feel like I've seen one review and I didn't hear anything about it being well pigmented. Sometimes some of these little mini bite-sized palettes from e.l.f., they can have mixed reviews. And I just feel like this is kind of one of the ones I had like, but I guess we'll see. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to take some of this green shade here, and I'm almost positive I'm gonna have to use my fingers, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna take some of this green. It looks really pretty. And I want to apply that kind of out here at the end towards the outer half of the lid. I'm going to go back in with that darker shade for the outer area here just in a bit, but for now I just want to apply this green. So not a lot of pigment with this. I mean, I can see it, but again, it just feels a lot different than some of the other bite-size palettes. You can just tell that it's just different. It's not as soft and buttery, having to kind of press a little harder. Let's go ahead and try out this lighter shade. Now that one looks really pretty, kind of like a duochrome. Really, really pretty. Let's put that on the inner part. Okay, see, now that's what I'm talking about. That was the color that I was wanting from that other shade. I was wanting something nice and bold like that. So I'm gonna actually extend that out a little bit and into that other shade. Yeah, see, that's what I was wanting. I was wanting this. This is what I was wanting. This one shade alone right now is making this whole quad. I would literally buy this just for this shade because it's so pretty. All right, so lastly, I'm gonna go in with some of this dark shade. Hopefully this one is pigmented as well. And I'm just gonna apply this to that outer area of my lid. See, now that's better. That's what I'm talking about. Just kind of some more color. Those two colors alone make this whole palette. This dark shade and this shade are just beautiful. These two shades, I mean, this one is good for like a blending shade, but this one just like really falls flat. That's such a shame. It's such a pretty color. And I'm just gonna go back in with that blending shade. I'm just gonna kind of blend out the edges a little bit. Blending shade. So I'm gonna finish up my eye makeup and I'll join you guys back for my lips. Overall, this is okay. I feel like this is like a 2 out of 5 kind of thing for me. Like 2 shades in here I absolutely love. The other 2 shades not do anything for me. But the 2 shades that do work, I really, really like. Okay guys, so I've got my face makeup on, I put my blush on, and I've got this eyeshadow on. So what do you guys think of the eyeshadow? I really like it. I do notice quite a bit of fallout from the shimmers here. And I do want to mention, I did not use an eyeshadow primer today. So may have to try this test again. I'll post something on my Instagram after I use an eyeshadow primer and then apply the products and see if that makes a difference. But there is a little bit of fallout. But other than that, I really like the shade. I think the colors are so pretty. It's just really a shame that some of these shades just didn't have a lot of color payoff, which is kind of sad. So let's try out these lip products really quickly. I guess I'm gonna try out this mint chocolate first. So let's get this packaging off here. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try out the clear first, because the clear is gonna be easier to take off than the brown. All right, so let's try out this one here. This is a hint of mint. Just a nice clear. It does have like a minty scent to it. All right, so nice, clear, minty. I like that it's clear because it goes really good with this look. Just feel like a nice, you know, it looks really refreshing as far as like the eye shades, nice and minty. You got a little bit of some clear, you know, lip gloss, give a little pop, a little juicy lip action going on. I think it looks really nice. And it's not sticky. Not sticky. My lips are not sticking together. I would actually wear this. I really do like it. I like the tingliness, you know, I like it. It smells very refreshing, kind of like a nice minty scent. And I just like nice, you know, quick, easy lip. So that one, I would say definitely, if you're looking for a good plumping gloss, like it. All right, so now that my lips look like red because I was just literally taking this one off, let's try out this other one. So this is mint chocolate. Really pretty brown. Same kind of formula. Let's see how it looks. Ooh. It's like a warm chocolatey brown, but it's very natural looking, you know. Adds a little tint to the lips, but not anything major. But that is really pretty. I love the eyeshadow with this lip color. It really is like a kind of like you know, minty, chocolatey brown kind of shade. Something that you know, you could see these two going together. Yep. I like that. Big thumbs up on the lip products. Really like these. I think they both look really pretty with this eye look. Like the eyeshadow, I would still buy this even with the other two shades. I think I could probably make them work. So stay tuned to my Instagram. I'll see if I can make them look a little bit more pigmented. But those two shades are so pretty together. Primer is really awesome so far. It looks like it's kind of helping blur my forehead lines a little bit. I mean, they're still there, but they look a lot better. And my face just feels really nice and like hydrated. But it just seems like, you know, my makeup is sticking really nicely and it applied really nicely. So I'm gonna give this collection a 4 out of 5 because I really do like it. You really should head on over to your local Walmart store because I believe that Walmart carries quite a lot of this collection. So you should be able to do a one-stop shop there. But I really, really like it. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you found these reviews helpful. Let me know what you think of my look down below. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.